We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for my innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Monday to you. Last night for NSP, yeah, hopefully. We're at 50 minutes, 30 seconds, and there's an hour 51. So there's right at an hour of audio left. An hour and 1 minute if you want to be technical. David, Deds, what's up, guys? Welcome in early. Yeah, we're right down to the end. Right down to the freaking end. We're at 497 EVPs. We need, 98, 99? We need 3 more to hit 500 in an hour and 1 minute. Now, I know once we get toward the end, we're going to probably get it. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 other areas that I've got written down, timestamps that we need to watch for. So, hopefully we're going to get it. Hopefully we get 501 just because. If not, at 490s, I'm happy. 500 would make it complete because I said around 500. But this year we're going to have a lot more equipment. So we might hit 600. We'll have to wait and see.
At least they gave it an exit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's eerie looking out into the yard.
That's-
Been awesome.
That's what I'm working on. And I want to video a nitro car taking off the line.
I've got a lot of videos of that. Just us. Card still standing.
Car's still
It
standing.
is ice cold in here.
Yeah, it's very cold. Shit, I bring a thermometer.
Recorder still. 2 hours still on.
It's cold.
Still on 3 bars.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very cold in here.
Mr. Pitney, how do you feel we brought a birthday card for your mother? How's that make you feel?
Yeah, it's colder. North side. Yeah.
You can't exactly jump up and wrap your hands around her neck to give her a hug. But you know I mean no disrespect when I say that.
Or do I?
Trying to stay out of the way of the beam of the GoPro. Let's see how much power we have on this bitch still going.
That was Dead's whispering.
Is that dead?
Is that Dead's and Chris in the background? That might be Dead's and Chris in the background. What's up, Tundra? How you doing tonight, bud? Let's get this up. 9. Do some noise reduction. There's me, Chris, and Dead's. Yeah, that's Dead's.
Is that dead? Yeah.
We have a lack of echo in here.
What's that?
The sound vacuum's back.
Yeah. So I think I gotta check this, but I think the GoPro's dead. Set this down for just a minute.
You killed the GoPro already.
No freaking way.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Wow. Interesting. So it sapped that battery. I'm kind of curious as to what the time is on that. Because we came up in, we're 2 hours and change in?
So now I've got to run all the way back down to get another battery.
Yeah. That's wild.
So we're gonna end this session right here. If I do it one more time, just to confirm this, please let us know of your presence. I greatly appreciate it. I wonder if that's not the door.
Let's check the door real quick.
Might be the door. But it wouldn't do it just twice. So we're gonna do it on one more door because that one kind of fed back. So one more time, guys.
Not so much on that one.
No, but we didn't get a response. You guys heard this on the mic. We have a digital recorder in Neil Pitney's room and the Rode mic connected to my GoPro. So we should have easily picked that up.
Yeah. Plus I'm on a multitask cam.
So we're gonna step in here for, Jesus, it's cold.
That's what I said, it's substantially colder in here. Even though it's on the north side, it's still way colder than even the room next to it.
So Neil, not only did myself and Joe sign this, Chris, and Susan signed that card for your mother. We're going to leave this card in here for you as a reminder. At least we didn't bring a Mother's Day card. Just so I want everybody to see this. Like I said, Neil Pitney killed his mother, decapitated her, had sex with her dead body, and slept with her mother for about a year. That's some serious, like I said, Norman Bates shit. It's disgusting, it's horrible. So Susan and Joe, Chris and Chris brought a Mother's Day card to him. There's past Mother's Day, so we weren't able to get a card, so we got his mother a birthday card. I want you guys to see it, and you'll understand how sick I am when you understand what's inside. For you, Mother, a mother's love is expressed in countless ways. You're the best mother anyone could ever have. You're loved more than words can say. Now, Joe found this. He found this when we went to Walmart. So, the fact that he cut her head off more than words could say is kind of a sick, twisted joke. You can see Chris, Susan, Joe, and myself signed it. From all of us at Incarnate Paranormal and Nevada State Prison Paranormal. We left this right here in Mr. Pitney's cell. Mr. Pitney, if you're here, let us know you're here. Otherwise, we're going to move on down to A block. Otherwise, we're going to move on down to A block. Otherwise, we're going to move on down to A block. I got this severe pressure.
The hell is that? Huh. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's amplify it. Might be explainable. And again, it might not be. Okay. Too mechanical. Actually, we're going to debunk this one too. Oh well.
I got this severe pressure on my head. It's like that static pressure where it's like wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
He's
Right?
pushing down on your head.
Neil, don't be pushing down on my head. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm trying to find out. And I'm going to ask you this one time and one time only. And you have my word on that. Why did you kill your mother? My stomach.
I heard that.
Wow. Debunk. Oh, I'll ask you one more time so my stomach didn't interfere. Why did you kill your mother? Was your mother a pretty lady? Is that why you had sex with her body?
Wow. I really went there with that question.
Is that you standing behind Joe? Were you so strung out on heroin you didn't know what you were doing to your mother?
Actually, a fair question. Your mom is so ugly, even a paper bag over her head wasn't enough. Where's he going to put the bag, David? He cut her mom's head off. Wait, he could cut her head off, put it in the bag, throw the bag away, then do the deed. I mean, there's that. But we won't go with the Yo Mama jokes on that one just yet. It's still early.
I would really love for you to knock that car.
But you know, that's a fair question. Were you so strung out on heroin you didn't know what you were doing to your mother? That's a little crass way to put it, but it is a fair question.
Over. If you can knock it over, I'll take it out of here for a while.
Put it in your lap and it gives you, wow, Deds.
That card's moving. Look at the shadow on the wall.
Yeah, instead of 3 holes, you got 4.
Come on, Neil. I know you've got the energy. You already knocked on the door for us. Now knock on that card, please.
Beat you to it, Deds. Just flat out beat you to it.
You have any questions for him?
My main question would be, why did you decide to sleep with your mother's decaying body for a year?
It's my stomach. Dude.
So, Brent's stomach is going.
Debunk my stomach, please. This is what happened in last night's cells last year.
So, you're not getting bubble guts though.
No. And I haven't eaten anything.
So, he's playing with you a little
Yeah,
bit.
he is. If that is you trying to toy with my body, trying to kind of take over, it's not going to work. If Carol Cole couldn't do it, you're not going to do it. So I'm just going to ask you a real fucked up question if you're not going to give us a sign of your presence. You know, sleeping with your mom's decaying corpse, was it like fucking a California raisin?
Every time I hear that, it's like, oh, Brent, come on.
Did her body look like she went swimming for 6 hours? Skin all shriveled up?
The jokes.
They're gonna start because he's here. I know he
I
is.
mean,
I saw him over your shoulder just a minute ago.
you could literally say, oh, mummy.
Mommy dearest.
No, I'm talking about mummy as in she's
Mummy.
petrified.
Oh my God. You could dry her out and sell her as since you guys did have your own doors. But there obviously was still a lot of violence.
Tundra, ghosts affect your body. If there's spirits near you or whatever, your body can react. I hadn't eaten anything that day to upset my stomach, so it's possible. I say it was, I used that reference because a year before, I was in execution last night's cells. I was asking questions, and all of a sudden my stomach started doing cartwheels. And I almost had to leave because I thought I was going to lose my dinner right there. So, yeah, spirits affect your body in different ways. Not necessarily take over, but try to channel through you or do something to let you know of their presence. So, it's possible.
In here. How did it make you feel knowing you could open that door whenever you wanted to go out into the into the cell block there? Did it make it feel more like home knowing you weren't locked in all the time?
Now we're in 6.
I take it as a great sign of respect that last time I was in here before this camera here froze up and I wasn't able to really get you on camera. Could you shut that door for me again, please? Or at least move it.
Just 3 more. 3 more. We got 47 minutes. We can get 3 EVPs.
How does it make you feel knowing that the prison next door might be taking these buildings back over and you'll have a roommate once again? Just my stomach. It's actually feeling better though. It's not grumbling like it was up in Pitney's. I almost want to go back in there to see if I can get a reason why my camera shut down. Be a good experiment. All right, if you're not going to give us a sign of your presence, we're going to move on for the evening. I don't know if I'll be back next year this time, but I do want to come back and visit you. If it would make you happy knowing that I'll come back to say hi, could you please knock on something for us? Finish this for me. Yeah, I am watching the microphone, the power on the mic. I'm watching that spike up and we're not even moving.
I'm gonna say online it's a little different.
Are you getting anything on there besides our voices? I don't know if that might be picking up the traffic,
I got the XMY pointing towards the door.
but it's kind of isolated too, so. All right. Mr. Ronald Kane, I do thank you for speaking with us. I know you did. But again, since the camera shut off earlier, they still have inmates' socks hanging from the stairs. How disgusting is that? That might be the reason for the smell in here. They had some nasty ass feet. And I'm kidding, guys.
And what else were they using their socks for? Thoughts to ponder in prison.
We got 14 bolts in there.
So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna turn off the camera right now so we save this in case it shuts off again.
Exactly. It's like,
I've been up in this area quite a bit.
This is where we're getting the evidence.
and you just wash your socks in the sink and hang them on the stairs.
So
Nobody's
we are
none the
at
wiser.
still 3 bars. It's reset itself, so
How many hours do we have now? It should be about 4 hours, right?
yeah, I think what it did was it reset at the 4-hour mark.
Yeah.
It's still 4 bars, or 3 bars. So there's no
So-
power drain.
I'm gonna do the smart thing, guys. I'm gonna shut the video here. We're gonna continue into the next section.
Well, there's a, I have the ability and permissions to do some dumb shit the next time we get the drag races.
I'll use some drag races.
I used to love racing them, but
Where are we hearing a ringtone?
this gets
I was at a top fuel racer in Vegas. I got hit in
That's
the head with a
Chris.
piece of blower belt.
Never mind.
They got like maybe 300 feet off the line, and the blower bell exploded, and I have it on camera. It just coming through the air, and it just smacks me in the head. Piece about that big.
That's enough to wake you up.
And this kid jumps over the fence and picks it up, and I had just gotten a belt autographed by Fast Jack Beckman. So I told the kid, I'm like, hey, I'll trade you this for that piece. His dad's like, what?
No go.
That's all right.
So that's a new lock.
It is?
Probably.
That's the original machine oil.
I don't remember, but somebody
That means that
was.
someone else needed to get in there, couldn't find the lock, so they cut it, and then they put a new lock on it. Because that's got it.
And if anybody got in, it has to be day shift,
Yeah.
day tours.
No.
Terry, different Terry.
We looked all over.
I'll go buy the cutters and put a new lock on there for you guys.
No thanks.
I'm kidding.
So where are you guys going?
I have both cutters and.
Shit. You wanna go up top and check the card?
Yeah.
See if he's knocked it over?
Yeah.
I've got a GoPro on that cell, so.
They probably haven't worked their way up.
No, they're still in
No,
college.
they're still coming.
Yeah.
So we can
If they're doing what you said, it's been a good 20, 30 minutes in there.
No, they actually investigate. They don't spend
Yeah.
the amount of time we do, but they still
Yeah,
investigate.
they-
So I'll give Wintergreen Souls a lot of credit there.
And she's a medium, so she does still,
Now she's a psychic healer too.
yeah. She
So
does it all.
we'll come back later
Appreciate it, just a
so I can take some more. What time of day was that taken where you caught Cole in
It's
there?
an inside joke.
Huh?
What time of day was that taken where Cole was caught in that cell?
Which time?
The one where it looks
At
like
night?
a mist at night?
Yeah.
So I'll come back and take some pictures
Just start
later.
taking pictures and
Yeah.
call them out.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Definitely.
doing.
we're gonna go up top then.
Okay.
You guys wanna
You're
join
going
us?
the wrong way. Oh, up there, up the yard,
Yeah, up
not
top.
up top.
That's just me having
No, I think,
Do you want Chinese food first? I'm gonna go pick it up.
You're gonna get food?
yeah,
What do you want?
they're gonna go pick up Panda Kitchen.
That's okay, I just gotta run back down to the office and grab my wallet, and give you guys some money. If you guys wanna do that.
Yeah, talk to them, Heidi. Oh, they'll do it.
Firewood, Sellers Kindling.
Oh, God. That's bad.
It's like Thanksgiving, is it a wing or a thigh?
One could say it brings a whole new term to the meaning Mummy Dearest.
Mummy dearest, nice. Come on, Neil, I know you're laughing. I know we're getting lip out of you, but if I want it out of your mom, where'd you put her head?
Wow.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I'm not. I've got to make the jokes because I know you're here.
It's really bad, but I feel like I will say it, start breaking out and singing Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia. She definitely won't be head of the class.
Ooh, damn. Yeah. She's trying to not take it ahead.
Yeah? Definitely not head of the household anymore.
Yeesh. The dad jokes. Here's a legitimate question. If Joe was a CO here, when Pitney was here, what year was that?
I think that was in the 80s.
You think it would say over here?
Say on the door, should just say the year.
Okay. 1986. So I was 5 years old when this happened.
I was 10.
Yeah, been a long time.
Why does that sound like a whisper in there? Let's clean this up. This is probably easily debunked, but I gotta be sure. Anything that's somewhat possible, I'm checking. I gotta make sure we try to hit that 500. Not that I'm gonna try to fake any evidence, but we gotta make it to 500. If we come up at 499, I'm gonna be a little upset. I ain't gonna lie. Why couldn't we get just one more? Stop the jokes. No way. No way that's saying stop the jokes. I think that's saying stop the jokes. Obsessed with numbers? When it comes to the amount of EVPs, a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't be, but I am. I'm a little obsessed with numbers when it comes to that. Not the best way to be signed. No, it's not. But I'd like to see certain numbers. But we've already beaten last year, so I can't be disappointed. I just can't be disappointed. Hey, Pitney's a Fish was last night. That's about as clear as I think I can make this. Now, are you guys hearing anything? If you're not, you're going to debunk and move on. Okay, David said, let's go. Anybody else have any ideas? I don't. The more I'm cleaning this up, the more I just want to do this.
Now Was the story that was his mother abusive to him or something?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That would be my question to you, Mr. Pitney. Was your mother abusive to you and you had had enough?
Stomach again.
I wonder if he's using your stomach as a medium to say
I hope not. Because all I had was the energy drink, the taffy, and the pancakes.
Yeah, so it's been the spooky time.
So, did your mother slap you in the head a lot as a child? Is that why you cut her head off?
Maybe. I only had like 5 pieces, and they're the small
Stomach
bag.
again.
Did your mother have a sharp tongue and verbally abuse you? Is that why you cut off her head? So she
That
wouldn't be
was
able to do that to you anymore?
7 hours before, so it shouldn't be doing it that long after. I don't know. It's possible.
What kind of knife did you use? Because if there's that much energy going out, we're still in 2 bars. So yeah, he's feels like he's either using that GoPro or he's using me.
Well, I just felt the hair on my legs stand up. Yeah, I can feel them starting to raise, kind of like they're static.
Your right side.
Both.
Neil, if that is you here standing next to my friend Joe, please knock on something for us. Let's do this again. All right, Mr. Pitney, we're going to leave you for now. We will be back. I thank you for speaking with us. And if you found anything we said offensive, I'm sorry, but we have to make the jokes when we're trying to get some evidence from those we're trying to talk to. So please don't think ill of us while we're doing it.
Sound void.
I won't talk about you, but I'll talk about.
So what I'm going to do now is
Real
this.
nice.
Can you hold that for a couple minutes, please?
Yeah.
We're going to bring the GoPro.
Okay, bring the GoPro into the room. Yeah, sit across, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna say. It's on the,
I hope that's... See?
You want me to take a look at it again?
If you can from there.
Yeah. Here,
Thank
can
you.
trade you? I'll take a look.
What's that?
Okay. Shining my light directly on it, and it's dead on.
So I had it all right?
Yeah, that's good.
We'll leave that there. All right, Mr. Pitney. Gonna be right there on your card if you want to move it. Thank you.
I'm not really too worried about my task cam right now.
It's fucking cold. It's following us.
Yeah.
Is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make a noise.
That was me. Yeah.
Is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make a noise.
Yeah.
Make a noise.
Yeah.
Make a noise. Is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make a noise. Is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make, is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make, is that you following us, Neil?
Yeah.
Make a noise.
That was mine. The bump
Yeah,
in my leg.
I heard. Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
You wanna go back to 11? Since they're in the main block? What was that?
That was me exhaling.
Oh, there was snow. I heard it. Like a like a chatter.
I was exhaling. That was my bone again.
All right, guys, we had some evidence. You guys know it. You guys heard it. Hopefully we got some evidence out of Pitney with some of those kind of crash jokes.
Yeah.
I hope you guys...
All right, Mr. Bishop, we're going to speak to some of the other gentlemen in here. I do thank you for your response. It does mean a great deal to me. And I will be back next year to speak to you again. Thank you.
That's funny. There's a guy that's right next to the poet. To the right.
The William Paul Thompson,
Just to the right of it.
Sean Patrick Flanagan.
Yeah. I actually know someone that looks exactly like him.
You know what?
I know a person that looks exactly like him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
William Paul Thompson was the guy that was 500 pounds.
No. To the right of where he was.
The guy that was 500 pounds?
No, to the right of the guy that was 500 pounds. This one right here. This one right here.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, this one?
Yeah. Sean Patrick Flanagan.
That was the 500 pounder?
No. I know someone
Oh.
that looks exactly like him.
Oh, okay.
Scatterbrained there for some reason.
Let's go with William Paul Thompson. Admitted to 5 other murders before his execution.
He seems 500 pounds.
William Paul Thompson, sir. My name is Brent. I'm here with my friend Joe from Las Vegas, as you've heard me say to the other gentleman here. If you are here with us, could you light up that box next to your photograph, please? Was it true when you went into the room behind your photograph that you weighed nearly 500 pounds? If that is true, could you light that box up for me, please? I'm not here to judge you. Some of the guards told me it took 10 people to carry you out of here and down that stairway. You were a big boy. All right, I don't sense you here with me, so we're going to move on to one of the other gentlemen, unless you can make that box blank. We're going to talk to somebody else. But I will ask one question. What was your final meal? And what were your final words?
What was his final meal? 500 pounds? Everything.
All right. I know you all aren't going to speak to us, but we're trying. We are trying. Let's go down the line a little bit. Which one of you looks... Ray Elmer Miller. You do look... You look like Hank Williams Sr. You really do. Mr. Ray Elmer Miller, are you here with us, sir? If you are here, that there is a box sitting next to your photograph. Could you touch that, please, to give us a sign of your presence? I do have to ask you, sir, why did you shoot your wife? Was she cheating on you? Could you light that box up if she was cheating on you? Was she just a terrible cook? Did she burn your dinners?
That's a little harsh.
All right, I'll let you be as well. I'm going to move on to another one of these gentlemen. Trying not to do the same ones we've already done, but I think I'm going to have to.
We could go to, Dennis Quaid Jr. over here.
Who?
One I'm pointing on, right, to his, yeah, to the last guy's right, there you go.
This one?
Yep. I swear he looks like Dennis Quaid Jr.
Mr. Joseph Bader. I hope I pronounced that right. You murdered Sylvia Rather with a pickaxe. Does that mean you were a miner or you worked on a road crew?
Or railroad, but when I think murdered by a pickaxe, I think one of the scenes out of The Hills Have Eyes. The new one, not the original. It's like just right through the head with a pickaxe. It's like, oof. That's a brutal murder right there.
Well, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Brent. This is my friend Joe. As I told the other gentleman, we are up from Las Vegas. If you are with us this evening, please touch that box next to your photograph. If you would like us to leave you alone, leave you in peace, please light up that box.
Everything we have flagged,
All right.
nothing
We
there.
are going to move on to a couple of the other gentlemen we spoke to last night. Then we're going to leave you all in peace until my next visit. So, where are you? We're going to go back to you, sir. We spoke with you the other night. Mr. David Blackwell, sir. You had spoke to Chelsea with Destination Fear when they were in here filming a television show. You told her your name in that chamber behind your picture. Do you remember speaking to her? Could you touch that box next to your photograph, please? My stomach. When I was here last year, and I do apologize, I had only tried to communicate with Carol Cole, with Mr. Edward Cole, and somebody had said, let's kill Carol Cole. If that was you, could you please light up that box next to your photograph?
Surprised we haven't gotten more evidence out of execution.
If you are here with us at all, and you would like us to leave you alone, could you please light up that box for me, please? And I won't ask you any more questions. For the record, could you at least tell me your name so I know that you are with us? This device in my hand will hear it. All right, Mr. Blackwell, I do thank you. We gotta go back. We gotta do it. You knew this was coming.
Yes, I did.
Mr. Edward Cole, sir, it is good to be speaking with you again tonight. And I know you're here. You're always here when I'm here, and it is a pleasure to always speak with you. I said, I don't know, do you mind if I call you Eddie? If you don't mind, could you please light up that box for me? And I know friends can shorten each other's names, so I think I can call you Eddie. You can call me Brent or you can call me Bubba, one of the two. Dude, your meter's spiking.
Is it?
It was when I asked that. Mr. Cole, sir, Eddie, last year when I was in here, I was in cell B2, the cell that you were in before you went into the room behind your photograph. I started getting ill when I said I was going to leave. Was that you that was affecting me to let me know that you didn't want me to leave? Could you light up that box next to your photograph, please? Some of the women that have been up here, that were here last year, they're here on prison grounds this year to speak with you again. 2 of them refused to come back because you affected them so badly. If you would like to apologize to them because they are my friends, could you light up that box next to your photograph, please?
That would have been a perfect time for a reaction on the Eddie. That would have been great. Oh well.
I do plan on coming back here at least once a year to speak to every one of the gentlemen in this room. If you are not alone, if there are more of them among us too, could you light up that box, please, and let us know that they are watching over us while we're here? That temperature gauge is,
The temperature dipped and it's coming back up again.
it's just dipping 67, 67, 67.
Yeah.
So 10th of a degree.
Edward, is that you manipulating the temperature on that box?
Not
Could
for 10th of a
you
degree.
touch it for us and let us know?
Definitely not for just a 10th of a degree. I need to stop doing that on investigations. Once it starts going like half a degree to a degree,
Susan is actually giving me one of your pictures to take home. And I'm very flattered by that. Does that make you happy knowing that I want a memory of this place and that there is life beyond here and that will help carry on part of your memory? If that does bring some joy to you, could you light up that box for me, please? All right, Mr. Cole, I'm going to put your picture back up, and I'm going to speak to a couple more of these gentlemen. If you did talk to us, I will hear it through this device in my hand, through this camera. Thank you for speaking with me, and I will speak to you again soon. You have any choices?
Talked to Daryl Mack last night.
Yes. Do you want to try Sebastian again?
Yeah, go for it.
And think which one you want to talk to, because this gets tough.
Yeah.
Mr. Sebastian Bridges, sir. We're here to speak with you and you other gentlemen again tonight. If you are here with us, Sebastian, please come forward and touch that box. I want you to know I do believe you in your final words when you said you didn't kill nobody. If you were framed, could you please touch that box next to your photograph, please? If you can admit your guilt, could you please touch that box, please? What do you miss most about being on the outside? All right, Sebastian, I'm going to put your photograph back up. But gentlemen, we're going to play a little bit of a game here. And I want you guys to play along. But we're going to do one thing first. Oh. Sorry, Sebastian.
Apologizing to a
Which
pig.
one do you want? Oh, let me go take a look here.
I feel like anything.
What is wrong with me? I apologize to a picture. Something's definitely wrong with me. Once you guys figure it out, let me know.
That's a pretty good,
He looks evil.
Bert Williamson. Want to try him?
Why not?
Okay. Oh, man.
All right, Mr. Burton Williamson. Again, my name is Brent. This is Joe. Could you step forward and let us know of your presence, please, by touching that box next to your photograph? Under your photograph, by your name, it says, you shot your wife and stepdaughter and Waldo Waddell. Now, I'm not saying I killed somebody, but with a name like Waldo Waddell, you probably put him out of his misery. I don't know if they had the Where's Waldo comics in your day, but you almost want to ask that question. that's the
And
team
bands
back there.
happen just like that.
They're coming up there.
Mr. Williamson, if there are others here that will speak with us besides you, could you let us know by touching that box, please?
Controversial crew, you don't come into my channel and
He whispered.
spam your bullshit.
Did you hear that voice in the back? I don't know if that was...
Susan. I
Hmm?
think it's Susan.
All right, Mr. Williamson, we're going to move on, but we're going to try something now. We're going to try something we haven't tried yet. I'm going to go by each one of these photographs. I'm going to put the light on it. Joe's going to watch this box next to the window. If I put the light on your picture, will you please light up this box when I call your name? John Hancock, Fred Wright, sorry. Thomas Gorman, John Sevener, Al Linderman, Indian Johnny, Joe Ibapaw, Charlie Kaiser,
One of these days I'll have them all memorized.
George Williams, Patrick Casey, Andrisa Merkovich, Guy John, Stanko Jukic, Robert White, Luis Ceja, John Hall, we know you're not here. Ray Elmer Miller. We know Joseph's not here. Luther Jones. Domenico Nadal. We know Burton's not here. Wilson Henry Boyd. John A. Kramer. Floyd McKinney. Raymond Plunkett. Floyd Burton Loveless. Albert Sala, are you with us? Paul Maynard Scow. Lazio Varga. Eugene Gambetta.
Mom.
James Williams. William Gregory. Owen Cottle Butner. Gregorio Arellano. Domingo Echeverria. Clayton Faquette. Ferdinand Bordelais. Frank Pedrini.
Few Italian names in there.
Leroy L. Linden. Earl Stewart. Thane Archibald. Okay, Thomas Ball. Richard Moran. Roddick Abieta. Alvaro Calambro. Lawrence Caldwell. Terry Dennis. And finally, Mr. Darrell Mack. None of you gentlemen are here with us. None of you gentlemen are here.
I think that might be Echo. Let's clean it up and find out here. I don't know. I think it's Echo. Effects, reverb. Okay. I don't think it's anything. Unfortunately.
None of you gentlemen are here with us. I do thank you, but we did have one response from you guys. I won't be back here for a year. And probably my friend Joe here too, but he will be here next time. That was me sitting down. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was.
All right, gentlemen, why are you touching the box now? Will it make you happy knowing I'll come back next year, as well as my friend Joe, to speak to you? If that'll make you all happy, could you light up that box like a Christmas tree? Every one of you just walk up and touch it together.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate that. If any one of you has anything to say to me or to Joe here This device sitting on the edge of the table or in my hand will allow me to hear your voices later. Please come. Oh, thank you. Please come forward and speak into this microphone. It will hear your voice. Wow, thank you very much, gentlemen. You're making me feel very happy right now that you guys did that for me. I asked you to line it up like a Christmas tree, and you did. Thank you so much, guys. This is good. You've got me at a loss for words now. You really have. I brought it out here away from, wow, like a Christmas tree lights.
Yeah.
Dang, guys. I brought it away from last night's cells last year, brought it out here into this bigger room. So not only could I see your pictures when I spoke to you, to know who I was speaking to, and here you guys are answering my questions. It means the world to me. And it helps carry your memory on as well. Does it make you happy knowing that somebody is trying to carry on your memory and that you are showing me the kindness that others might not have done? And what I'll do here, and I've done this on most places, I'm just putting my hand out as a sign of friendship.
Nice.
And that's me accepting you guys as friends. That's what men do. And my hand is ice cold.
There you go.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Got a handshake from the other side.
Thank you, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Now, I know it's asking a lot. You guys can see me. You guys see what I look like. I've seen what you look like.
Pause this real quick. That was 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the Eddie going off. That's crazy.
Your photographs. Could you come forward up to the glass and show yourselves to me? Would that be too much to ask?
Echo down the cell block. Nothing.
I'm really going to miss you guys over the next year. But I've got a camera that is basically showing me your responses. So this is going to help carry me through the next year until I see you again, until I can come talk to you. So in speaking your names, you'll never be forgotten. The recordings that I'm getting today mean that your voices will live on forever. For others to understand, for others to hear, and for those to know, you are still among us.
So it looks like we're getting in on 497. I'm okay with this. I am actually okay with this. We beat the previous year.
All right, gentlemen, I have taken up a lot of your time, and I appreciate the energy you have shared with us tonight. Some other people want to come in here and speak with you. So I'm going to give them the same privilege, and I hope you give them the same honor that you've given me. Please show them the same respect. They are women, so please don't do anything to harm them. They are my friends. They are my family. Just like you are. You guys are my friends, and you are my extended family. I will come back to see you again. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really mean it. You've brought a lot of joy into my life. We're going to end the session. What do you mean 9:43?
That's the time.
It's 9:43?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We've been at it 6 hours.
All right, guys, so we're going to start wrapping things up here in a few, at least for in the last night's, execution viewing room. You guys got a show on the Eddie Meter.
And guys, that is officially it. We have finished Nevada State Prison Part 3. Night 3. Investigation altogether. 497 EVPs. 436, 469, 497. Now we're adding more gear for this year. So can we get into the low 500s this next year or this year? I think we can do it. Yeah, it did. Because like I said, a lot of work. Work kept me from a lot of shows. So we're going to try to correct that over the next year. Maybe. But no matter what, there's going to be shows, guys. I'm going to take a break tomorrow night. So tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm going to come back Wednesday and we're going to start Goldfield. I want to finish typing everything up and try to get it all ready for Susan. So I'm going to do that tomorrow night. And yeah, like I said, Wednesday, we're going to start the Goldfield Hotel. I'm excited for this one. I've been waiting for this. Granted, like I warned you, there was a lot of people that showed up for this. So there's going to be a lot of commotion in certain areas. We're going to have to bear with it and see what evidence we get. But beyond that, guys, I truly thank you for tuning in tonight. Deds, TM, David, and whoever else I'm forgetting. Let's see, like I said, David, TM, Deds, and whoever, like I said, whoever else has been tuning in tonight. Thank you for being here. We completed our goal. And it took a little bit longer than I expected, but we reached it. We beat our goal, and we came out on top. Guys, have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you Wednesday night. Y'all take care, and I'll see you soon.